What's up, Taiwan? I'm Jaime Ocon with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's new mine-laying weapons system is drawing concern from lawmakers, with some saying it could turn Taiwan into a mine island. The anti-tank system is just the latest addition to the country's growing arsenal as it seeks to bolster its defenses amid an increasingly aggressive China. This is Taiwan's latest weapons purchase. On top of this vehicle is the Volcano anti-tank mine-laying system. It shoots out small mines which embed into the nearby ground. They're designed to destroy vehicles like tanks and landing craft. Taiwan's military recently made a deal with the U.S. to purchase a number of these systems. The acquisition comes as China steps up its military presence in the region, carrying out more amphibious landing operations. The Volcano anti-tank system is one more way that Taiwan is working to defend itself from a potential invasion.
那目的是快速的，就是 delay 或者是 block 或 turn the enemy， 就是让敌人无法入侵。那它是一个防卫性的武器。
Or at least that's the idea from the military's point of view. But not everyone is as sold on the idea. Several lawmakers from Taiwan's opposition party, the Kuomintang, or KMT, have raised concerns. They say that indiscriminately firing mines into the ground risks turning Taiwan into a, quote, mine island. KMT legislator Chen Yuchen says she's known people who have been victims of hidden ordnance.
我爸爸的这个同学啊，误踩到地雷，所以就绞断手段的哈。我们基本光清除地雷就花了20年了，我要坚决的反对啊。
Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense released a statement on Monday, denouncing rumors that, quote, the whole of Taiwan will be covered with landmines. A spokesperson for the army says headlines like this will only serve the interests of Taiwan's enemies.
部分人士错误解读、扭曲采购火山布雷系统的原意，只会让敌人窃喜，而伤害我民心士气。陆军深表遗憾。
Weapons experts say that these mines are different than the ones the military previously used. They're much larger than their anti-personnel counterparts and will only be used in active combat zones. They also say the mines cannot be triggered by just the weight of a person.
3个如果不小心靠近，对人员而言，它也不会有作用。只有是一个 vehicle 这种车辆，才会造成就是它引爆。所以它只是在 beach 这附近有一个小小的一个 approach， 就敌人可能会登陆的地方会使用而已。所以这个部分我可以请大家就是放心。
With Chinese military aggression on the rise, Taiwan is set to continue hardening its defenses. But many are hoping that bulking up the country's means of protection will not come with more risks to its own citizens. The country's mask mandate is set to be eased after the Lunar New Year. People in Taiwan haven't had to wear a mask outside since December, but an indoor mask mandate remains in place. But that could soon be lifted, with certain exceptions, including inside hospitals and on public transport. Taiwan is now reporting more than 15,000 local COVID infections a day. Police in northern Taiwan have arrested a man on suspicion of forging banknotes. More and more reports of emerging of fake money circulating in Taiwan. Officials are issuing new reminders on how to spot a fake. John Vetres reports.
This man was allegedly caught with over 100 forged 1,000 NT dollar bills, every one supposedly having the same serial number. If they were mistaken as legal tender, each bill would be accepted as the equivalent of around $30 US. The suspect faces charges of banknote forgery, but whether he was the actual money forger remains unclear. Police have been finding fake notes marked with the same number across the country. While they are working to find out where the fake money is coming from, the authorities are urging people to look carefully before accepting cash. It's almost the Lunar New Year, a time when people give out gifts of money, and reports of forged banknotes are on the rise. So how to spot a real note from a fake?
这个叫隐藏字迹，可以看到，我稍微轻轻的一转，我就看到正面下方有1003个字眼。
Here's a close-up of this one, and other watermarks on a real bill. The ink at the bottom of a genuine note is also roughly textured. When in doubt, police say to give it a feel. Finally, real bills have strips that glitter and ink that changes color from different angles.
它的光影变化是差很多的，这边是真实的，这边就是很多的光影变化。
Police say the three-part slogan, look, feel, turn, can help people root out fakes and help keep them from getting scammed. Damon Lin and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
China has reported its second lowest annual economic growth rate in almost 50 years. The country's economy grew by only 3% in 2022. This is in comparison to a growth rate of more than 8% in 2021. The past year has seen China's economy come under pressure from pandemic controls and a slump in the real estate market. China had a target of around 5.5% growth in 2022. Its 3% growth is the second worst showing since 1976. Italy's most wanted mafia boss has been caught after spending nearly 30 years on the run. Matteo Messina Denaro was arrested on Monday outside a private health clinic in Palermo, the capital of Sicily. He had been using a fake name to receive cancer treatment. Denaro had been sentenced to life in absentia for his role in the 1992 killings of anti-mafia prosecutors. He faces another life term for his role in bomb attacks in Florence, Rome, and Milan in 1993 that killed 10. The mafia boss once bragged he could fill a cemetery with his victims. Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni traveled to Sicily after his arrest was announced.
Beh, sì, è una giornata storica, un giorno di festa. È un giorno di festa per le persone per bene, è un giorno di festa per le famiglie delle vittime della criminalità organizzata, perché il sacrificio di tanti eroi non era vano, perché qualcuno ha raccolto quel testimone e quella guerra è stata portata avanti.
One of downhill skiing's best-known races has been canceled because there's not enough snow. The Kandahar World Cup downhill race was due to take place in southern Germany in late January. It would have been the competition's 70th anniversary, but unseasonably high temperatures in the Bavarian Alps have forced organizers to cancel. 2022 was Europe's second warmest year on record.
Die Klimaerwärmung ist einfach definitiv da. Ich denke, es ist jetzt hier natürlich schon auch ein Ausnahmewinter. Das ist im gesamten bayerischen Alpenraum zu sehen. Wir hoffen natürlich, dass dass wir nächstes Jahr bessere Glückssträhne auch haben und dementsprechend dann wieder die Rennen durchführen können. Es ist für uns sehr traurig. Es wären heuer die 70. Kandahar-Rennen gewesen.
Sticky rice cakes are an essential dish over the Lunar New Year. They're known as niangao, or year cakes, and in one town in southern Taiwan is rolling back the clock to make the sweet treats the traditional way. Stash Butler reports.
Steam billows from a bamboo basket filled to the brim with niangao. These sticky rice cakes are an irresistible Lunar New Year treat. And it's a good thing shoppers here in Pingdong are buying them up, because making them is a labor of love.
3、4點就起來用粿啊，再過來用嚟吹。吹幾點？8個小時。
Every year, this street in Jiuru Township becomes a literal hotspot for niangao for a single week before the new year. And in an age of mass-produced snacks, the niangao made here offers something different. Every cake is kneaded by hand, then steamed over a charcoal fire. Niangao has a special symbolism. The word itself sounds identical in Chinese to a phrase meaning rise higher year after year. And that certainly seems to be what's happening with the orders. One shop owner says she's sold more than 300. Businesses in this part of Taiwan are keeping traditional cooking methods alive, while their New Year's treats sell, well, rather like hotcakes. Patrick Chen and Stash Butler for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with the images of the bald cypress and plum blossoms from Taiwan's southern city of Tainan. I'm Jaime Ocon. Take care and see you next time. For more stories from here in Taiwan and around the world, please make sure to visit us at TaiwanPlus.com.